there's actually not much that we really need to question once we have a good understanding of ourselves. And it's definitely something I've found so much joy and so much clarity in my life. My health has changed dramatically through learning to understand myself and my thoughts. And I used to be that person that used to work 70 hours a week, and I'd do endless things outside of work, and I'd never make time for myself or for anything that was of any goodness for me. I'd never have 5 minutes to just be. I had to be busy all the time. I didn't, I can sit down on the beach now for hours on end and just watch the waves or the surfing or just the eagles or whatever's going on. We've got the whales going past at the moment, and I can just sit there for hours. And so many people are like, how can you, or staring at the stars, people are like, how can you do that? And it's like, well, for you might watch TV or listen to the radio or read a book. This is my relax, this is my chill time. But I used to watch people on the beach that would just be sitting there, and I'd just be like, how can they do that? How can they just sit there and do nothing? Like, I'd just be like, that must just be so boring. Like, you've got to be doing something. And for me, I'd only ever be at the beach if I was going for a dive, or if I was going snorkeling, or if there was a purpose behind it. It'd never be something where I'd just go and sit and be and enjoy. And two, because I'd be one of those people, I had so much going on in my mind, I didn't like having that quiet time because it was so overwhelming, and it was just like, oh, something's not good, like a lot of negative thoughts, a lot of doubts, a lot of questions, a lot of anger and frustration that I used to have inside of me. And so much of that led to my health declining dramatically. But when I learned to sort of process some of the thoughts that were going on, and I took that time to start to understand what some of those thoughts were, where they were coming from, their relevance, their importance, and their lack of importance in many occasions, and started taking that time for myself, I started to see that actually having this time, just being quiet, being still, can be so therapeutic and rewarding, and it adds so much joy to your life, like, and really allows you to experience it.
To dive deep within my own mind and to trust the intuition.